Evening. I assume that the RX bypass on the 7000 is for your pure signal, I believe, correct?
That is correct. And hello, Darren.
You got to check bypass. You got to go in the bypass port.
Good, so I read something on that, and then there's this manual, like I couldn't find anything on there, so I just had to kind of scrounge around, You
should try to get the block diagram up.
Today, I took my tree pad on. I put the stock Lux pad back in it, So right now I'm doing like 450 watts or whatever, 500 watts, whatever the hell it is. It's no more than that, and so I'm good to go in that part. Now I'm just waiting on the cabling, and I'm not going to piecemeal nothing together. That's why I got the cabling, that we were talking about, where we just, I don't know. Anyway, that Sunday was just whatever.
Yeah, I hope you use RG213, the good stuff. That foam wire really sucks. It can bite you in the ass if you're not looking.
Mike, what do you mean, looking at the cable or looking at your ass?
No, foam dielectric, the geometry could be distorted and it's no longer 50 ohms. I thought everybody knew that.
I'm just joking because you said the cable could bite you in the ass if you're not looking. So I said looking at what? The cable or looking at your ass?
No, it's the foam that bites you in the ass, not the cable.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I knew what you were saying.
You're booming in here, Darren. KB2 UKA.
Thank you. Here's very good signal here tonight as well in New Jersey.
Yeah, I think you almost hit 30 over that last time.
And one IZI for ID.
2LYF.
K1HRD. KB2 UKA.
NR1R.
Everybody sounds good here tonight. Everybody's got good, strong signal. Nice audio.
Yeah, band's in good shape.
Yeah, but Dave's only running 400 or 500 watts. I mean, he's only 35 over.
Got to grab the phone. Be right back.
Hold in the end.
Only 35 over.
I can't have an antenna anymore because the Chi-Coms killed all of my ash trees.
Wow.
Yeah, Mother Nature helps sometimes, too.
And all Biden did was walk around aimlessly saying, who am I? Where am I?
Guys, I'll be right back.
That's not all he did. He shit his pants, too.
Yeah, I don't want to bring up shit in the pants. That's pretty gross.
I say that every morning, Mike. Who am I? Where am I? Who is this woman next to me?
We know who you are.
Why am I going to work? They're just going to take my money and give it to somebody that doesn't work.
Oh, take your money and run.
Precipice of a tax revolt. Haven't you noticed?
Do you remember when there was that big thing, oh God, it was over 20 years ago, paynotaxes.com, where people stopped paying their taxes because they said they were not getting money. They were just being compensated for what they did, and you don't count that as income. So there was that big thing about pay no taxes. Anyone remember that?
Yeah, well...
Read my lips. No new taxes.
There's no law that says you got to pay taxes,
Right. right.
No
that was what the whole
taxation
premise
without
was on.
representation.
There was no law saying you have to, and yet the government makes us based on what we get in our paycheck. But we're not actually getting money because someone's not just handing us money. We're giving them something for it. We're giving them our labor, our time, our service. So we're not making a profit. We're exchanging something. So that's what the whole premise was with pay no taxes. So that was a real big thing over 20 years ago.
The deep state would be dead if they could get rid of the tax system. And guess what my President Trump is going to be doing?
Working guys getting crushed.
January 20th. He's going to get rid of the central bank and the IRS, which is an appendage of the central bank created in the same year as the central bank.
January 20th, credit card interest goes down to 10%.
Yeah. Did you see that the Republicans, not the Republicans, the Democrats are going to shut the government down again at the end of the month, but not because of health care this time, because of ICE. They want to abolish ICE. They're going to shut down the government until they abolish ICE.
Can you imagine that?
It would be a beautiful thing. Trump could lay some more of them off. That's what we need.
These people are screwed up, man.
Like they're going to get rid of the IRS before they get to get their guns?
It is just beyond belief.
How many blue
You're going to
states
tell them to
are there?
reapply to the ERX, Darren.
How many blue states are there? Like 8?
Well,
There's some main ones.
If there is, it's way too many.
Chicago and California.
So there's like only 8 major blue states. How can the 8 major blue states dictate what the rest of the country has to do?
Well, they think they can, because they're communists.
Exactly.
It's absolutely
I think
ludicrous.
they got to be transplanted to Red China or Venezuela or something. Oh, no, Venezuela's straightening out now. Don't put them there.
As long as they're transgender.
I got it. So there's 18 blue states officially, 25 red states, and 7 swing states.
How many blue?
18
7
blue
states,
states,
but they don't know if they're a
25
boy or a
red,
girl.
and 7 swing.
Wow.
7 states, but they don't know if they're a boy or a girl.
Well, they don't know if they're blue or red.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I live in a swing state that seems to swing blue a lot.
I live in a red state that the communists cheat on in every election.
Well, I think if the communists didn't cheat on elections, there'd probably be 49 red states.
Yeah. No, they would never be able to win anywhere if they didn't cheat.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, I think if men want to say that they're women, they should have a special room they have to go into with a custom-made guillotine and go through the guillotine room if they want to claim they're women.
Or like a rubber room.
Cut it off. The communist claims that a man can get his period and give birth to a child. This I gotta see.
This country's frigged up, man.
Well, I watched that explanation one day. Basically, what it was,
tampon dispensers in the boys' bathrooms of that
woman who claimed to be a man, who identified as a man who had a baby. I'm like, that ain't no goddamn man. That's a woman. Just because they think they're a man doesn't make them a man.
You like that one that tried to run the ICE agent down. She was one of them lesbos.
Converted. Apparently, she had 2 prior husbands, one that had died. From what I read, she didn't have custody of her kid, but yet they say she dropped her off at daycare and will never go pick her up again.
That's because she was burning them with cigarettes. She's nothing but a cheap whore.
That's just wrong, man.
Well, she was.
Slapped.
She don't need to be slapped. She needs to be brutally beaten.
Yeah, more than likely N1 IZI. I don't know. This world's so friggin' screwed up, man. I mean, I'm really depressed over it. I really am, Liz. You don't even feel safe anymore, you know?
Whenever you find something fucked up, there's always a liberal attached to it. They call themselves liberals. They're communists.
Did you see the guy blocking the ICE van today, holding a camera, cell phone camera, blocking the ICE van and standing in front of the truck, taking video? And the guy comes out, from the side of the vehicle and asks him to move, and he just stands there and he gives him a shove. He takes him right off his feet, sends him flying. Now he's going to sue ICE.
What happened is the faggot communist ran into an alpha male. He learned what it's like to be a man.
Yeah, I could watch that all day. These idiots get in I don't know if you've seen the Chicago, the police, was it the police sergeant or, I don't know, the captain? He came out and, he's on the side of ICE discussing that, if you're going to intervene in a law enforcement, activity, the outcome's not going to be good.
Did you see that ICE officer? He wasn't even a big guy. One hand, he took that little faggot off his feet and threw him like another 6 feet.
Well, you can't say faggot out here. You might hurt somebody's feelings.
Sorry, Dave.
Hey, I don't give a shit about their friggin' feelings. They're not even human.
Anyway, I just, we don't feel safe. Like, I cringe at all this housing. I just come off a job doing that crap, and I'm just trying to find out. And the police are just, man, I'll tell you what, they're friggin' bumming out. They're bumming out, And there's a place I fish. We call it Cardiac Hills, Longwood Beach. It's like a secret spot. You never hear me talk about it.
There are many ham radio operators.
And all the years I've been fishing, okay, I've never been broken into or anything like that. And the only thing in the back of my mind is like, wow, if they go in there and they take my custom guide bag that I had made for me, and it's fully loaded, so there's probably like $2,500 just in one plug bag worth of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I never had to worry about stuff like that. And all of a sudden, it's like, hey, wait a minute, I should start taking my auxiliary bags out and all this other crap because I want to swap on the fly for gear. That's just how it makes you think, man. And I'm honestly thinking that. I'm not even joking about this.
Minnesota has announced a lawsuit against DHS and ICE over the actions in the state following the shooting of Renee Nicole Good.
What I don't understand, okay, so all these governors are running amok. Can you just go in and why can't the president just go in and go, you're out of here, you have no common sense, bye, see ya, you're out. Why can't you do that? I don't understand why not.
All the shit that she was pulling that.
As soon as we win the midterms, you'll start seeing that shit happen.
USL, go ahead, Ray, and good evening, bud.
She deserved everything she got.
Actually, I was just
proud. You remember 9/11, man? I mean, we were going around beating. Well, we were very patriotic. Put it that way. And where is that now? I mean, how can you forget something like that and let it turn to this? With these Muslims here, dude. I'm telling you, that's bad, man. That is bad.
That is treason. Hang them all.
Anyway, that was my little rant, gentlemen. And I'm going to go upstairs and go get myself something to eat when I'm starving. I just wanted to come down here and say hello to the boys and put that pad in Lux, get it back to where it is, and just now I go upstairs, did a little reading to the little radio, and I'm babbling. So you people have a marvelous evening from November 1, Italian Zucchini Injector, the voice of Harwich. Hell yeah.
VA3 KBC, good evening, gentlemen.
7-3, Dave, W2 Romeo.
Yeah, 7-3, Dave. Have a good evening, and good evening, DJ.
Yeah, Dave, before you go.
7-3 there, Dave, and hi, DJ.
Yeah, before you go, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did a little test there yesterday. I live streamed, so check out. Well, my call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. So you can go from my QRZ page. There's a link there to the YouTube, or just go to YouTube and put my call in. But it's the audio for 2.4, 2.9, and 4KC audio, and take a listen to that. There's these guys that run radios that are only 2.7, 2.9. Oh, you don't, what's 4K? You can't hear it anyhow, yada, yada, yada. Anyhow, so I did that test. It's only about an 8-minute long video, but the first, probably the first minute and a half tells you the story there, so check that out. It'll blow your mind if you haven't listened to the difference.
Sir, was Victor Alpha 3 Kilo? My bad. I didn't catch your name either, man. I know we've talked. My bad. I'm actually writing you down now. I thought I had you in the book, and I don't.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. Name's Don, but I go by DJ Delta Juliet.
Okay, DJ, my apologies on that part. I have you down there, DJ, and thank you kindly. Actually, when I go upstairs, chow down and stuff, I'm going to put the old laptop on, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right on there, and I'm going to listen. And I've done that here. I've put the filters on, listen to all the guys. I can hear everybody, sometimes right down at 1.8, I mean, it's just, I don't know what some of these people are thinking, but anyway. All right, man, I'm going to take off. I don't want to hold it here. This is N1IZI, low voice of Howard. She'll talk to you guys later on. 73.
7-3.
Then it was all quiet.
Now what?
I guess Dave was the glue that held the frequency together.
Yeah, the band is going down like a rock.
At least it's quiet and no static crashes.
Yeah, it'll be real quiet pretty soon when we can't hear each other.
160.
Boom, boom, boom. Out went the band.
Elon Omar says it is indefensible for Trump, Vance, and Noam to spread conspiracies about the woman murdered by ICE in Minneapolis. Conspiracies.
She was a fine, upstanding Democrat. She used to burn her children with cigarettes, and she was a cheap whore.
How could we lose such a citizen that burns her kids with cigarettes? What a loss.
Yeah, did you hear? I read that her and her wife, when Trump won the election, had moved to Canada for a while and then moved back to Minnesota to join the ICE Watch.
Liberalism is a mental disorder.
Not a single news media.
Find a warm spot for him.
Not a single news media is carrying the fact that she abused her kids.
Oh, no, and they're using, like, her high school.
Of course you're not. That's normal for a Democrat. They all abuse their kids.
Looking person she is today, or was.
All Democrats send their children to the government school system. That's abuse. That's child abuse.
I want to see somebody put a bullet right between Hakeem Jeffries' eyes. That guy just makes me sick, just looking at him.
All right, I'm back. KB2 UKA.
Man, he's not worthy of bullet.
Gene Jeffries, unbelievable.
Yeah, he tried to tip off Maduro that we were coming. I don't see him arrested.
Evening,
I don't see anybody arrested
hey,
that should be arrested. Pam Bondi should be ashamed of herself.
Listen, how do you arrest anybody when you got a corrupt judiciary beyond belief that lets them all go? Think, Boo Bear.
You try them all in Florida. You don't try them in New York, California, and New Jersey.
Yeah, but they're federal judges, and they were appointed by crooks over the years.
The entire judiciary is polluted with them.
How does a low-level judge have the ability to overrule the president?
They don't.
He doesn't.
But Trump lets them get away with it anyway, so the Supremes rule on it.
The president wins.
Just like his ability to deploy the National Guard. Did you notice what happened with that?
Which situation?
The Supreme Court said you cannot deploy the National Guard unless you first declare the Insurrection Act. So Mr. Trump said, thank you very much. I'm glad for your clarification on that. So guess what's coming?
Yep, it's going to boil over, and he's going to declare insurrection, and then those cities will have martial law in them, and rightfully so.
The scary part about that is if
after a while the commies are going to freak out in all the states, and that's when you act.
Against every Republican.
When the commies freak out in all the states, that's when you act.
Probably.
Yeah, or a majority of them. You get Chicago, Portland, New York, Boston. Get all the major cities uprising, and then you go in.
Propagandist for the liberal NDP government.
Well, the liberals have been trying to create a civil war for years. You know, the thing that amazes me is they show all these protests on TV, and they're waving flags. They're not waving a single American flag in any of those videos.
No, they hate America. They hate America. They were made fun of in high school. They couldn't get boyfriends and girlfriends. They're all overweight. They all have the same spacing between their nose and their eyes. It's like it's really like their own species. They all friggin' look the same.
It's a genetic flaw.
Did you ever notice a rat has their eyes very close together and a lion has their eyes very far apart? You know what the difference is?
Well, the lion's a hunter.
There's a brain.
The lion's an apex predator, and the rat is a vermin.
Exactly.
Democrats all have their eyes set very closely together.
Well, George Soros, he's also, pays these protesters, same in Canada here. Chrystia Freeland, who is the Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister, she was going to write a biography of him. And then Klaus Schwab of the WEF said that we have infiltrated half of the Liberal cabinet.
Yeah, there's another lawsuit coming up. An ICE agent told the guy to back up. The guy kept approaching, so he beer sprayed him in the face. So now he's going to sue ICE, even though he didn't, listen to lawful commands to back away. I feel unsafe, back away, splash. Stupid. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, Canada going to be the 51st state.
And the sooner the better. But the CDC, the lies that they've been perpetrating, they've been interviewing seniors. Are you going to go to the States? I'm not going to the States. It's terrible. All these bullshit lies and just terrifying people. And then there's other people that have gone over, continue to go over and come back, no problems whatsoever. One woman even did a YouTube video explaining how simple it was and how gracious they were at the customs, and more problems coming back into Canada than going over.
Hey, do the Jews own all the media in Canada like the United States?
Not that I know of.
I didn't believe that either until I started looking into it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't believe so in Canada.
Yeah, we only have 6 media companies, and they own it all.
Now, CBC, Canada Broadcast Corporation, is the Canadian government, then Global and CTV, and I think that might be Rogers or Shaw. So I don't know. Again, they're paid millions, hundreds of millions of dollars by the government because they're failing. So they get propped up, and of course they're going to say all good things about the Liberal government.
Our PBS and the NPR was just defunded. They ain't getting nothing from the government.
Did you hear what Ilhan Omar just said?
No, do say, Ray.
One of the dumbest people on earth is Elon Musk.
The dumbest person on earth.
Yeah, her and AOC, that's been their narrative for the last year, that he's so stupid, that he's a dumb man.
This is coming from Ilhan Omar. She's brilliant, don't you know?
Hey, he's not a rocket scientist.
The government out of billions. But she's got a long way to catch up to Elon.
His hot baby mama is trying to transition their 1-year-old son, so he filed for custody today.
He already lost
Oh, my
one.
God.
Yeah, well, the libtards are trying to get to him through her, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they were married, Bob. She's a smoke show, though. But yeah, his adult son's already transitioned, and now this one's trying to transition a 1-year-old.
Elon got so many kids, it won't matter.
Somebody should transition that mother into dirt.
But what is this transition?
That sounds like child abuse.
What is this?
Well, it is child abuse, but not in California.
Hey, guys, just hold on. Ray's
You guys want to let Ray talk?
Oh, they just keep doubling.
Go ahead,
By the
Ray.
way,
Go ahead, Ray. Get on the soapbox.
Hey, Chris. KZ2N.
Yes, Raymond, go ahead.
You have to be the dumbest FT8 operator I've ever seen.
Oh, no. I wasn't in control of my operation. David!
You have to be the stupidest FT8 operator I've ever experienced to see on a screen. Over.
Well, you know what? I heard kind of something like that, but reverse. Yeah, listen, Ray, we were setting it up. I mean, I had issues. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't be hateful. Ray, come on now. Don't be hateful.
I thought you were like a dyed-in-the-wool FT8 operator.
Listen. Oh, no.
Ray,
KZ2N, good evening, guys.
Right?
No, I had a bunch of stuff going on, and David was remoting, and we saw you. I know. Jay was with me. We saw you, but no, my system was not ready for prime time.
I said hello to Dave and hello. I'm sorry, I said hello to Jay.
Oh yeah, I was everywhere, Ray.
I just got the dinner call, so I'm going to say 7-3 for now. Nice talking, everybody. Nice QSO. This something has to be done. This stuff has to be straightened out by somebody. W2O mute. 7-3 for now.
Yeah, 73.
All right, see you later, Darren. I didn't know you were in there. You see, I just turned it on. I've been playing with this FT8 all day, Ray. You know, it's not easy.
Come on, seriously. One mouse click.
Yeah, literally one mouse click, and you can make 1,000 contacts. It's pretty cool.
No, not 1,000. One mouse click, log it to it, so it's not automatic.
the libtards are freaking out over what they're paying for natural gas. And I'm laughing my ass off because it's their communist Governor Murphy that did that to them.
The whole natural gas thing went upside down in less than a year. You know, prices almost tripled, Mike.
Well, all these morons just switched from oil to gas, and they're just crying, saying, what can I do? And I answered them. I said, switch to oil.
So, Ray, how many contacts you made today?
I don't know, 55, 60, somewhere in that area.
I'm up, just checking right now here. I'm at 192.
For 3,630 minutes.
Counting that digital crap?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know how many countries. I worked at crap, but I was mostly working stateside. I've been trying to finish up 15 meters on that stupid 250.
David.
36 countries.
I made 20 FT8 contacts today.
And Cheo showed up on 12 acres.
David.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
DRS.
Yes, sir.
I was just talking about you before you got in here.
Oh, I'm back.
Well, you have I don't know if you heard, you have a state senator in good old MASS that is trying to pass a law that will restrict the amount of miles you can drive with your personal vehicle to prevent climate change.
Yeah, they've been trying that for years.
Yeah, we should do that, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're going to get you this time. It looks like it's got traction.
And I'll register my cars in New Hampshire.
No kings.
Actually, what we should do is just park them and walk now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny, though, Doug. I wonder who drives him around. I guarantee he doesn't even drive a car.
It's a woman, so no, she doesn't drive. And you don't want her on the road anyway. They don't know how to drive.
No, she's getting driven around, but she ain't driving.
Is it Elizabeth Warren?
It's her last name, I shit you not, is Cream. CREEM.
She can go cream herself. It's never going to pass. Who's going to vote for it? Everybody that votes here is they work, and they'd all be in the same boat.
It's not going to pass.
No, it's not coming to your vote. It's going to vote within the state Senate and the state, the House and the Senate. It doesn't come to you for a vote.
Correct. And you happen to have a liberal Congress in your state?
Even if that thing passes, it has no traction. It has to go through the federal government to be approved.
No, the state could pass its own law, and then the federal government's got to come in and save you.
It went belly up like in minutes. They were always, they were trying to do. They also wanted to put tolls everywhere. That crapped out, and now the big thing now, Doug, is what you're doing here. And one of my sons is like, he's pissed off about it. I guess they're putting cameras everywhere now, and these cameras track they track. Whoa. They track everything. Oh, man, this damn thing's acting up again. Hold on 1 second. I got to correct it.
You got something arcing, man.
Nah, it's just, it's the left. Hell, see, look.
What is it?
1 sec. It's just the left side here. Watch. I haven't used this in a while, this one right here, so it's got a little buildup.
What the hell is it?
It's none of your business.
And then there's another law they're trying to pass in Massachusetts that only allows ham radio operators to go 2.7K wide.
I'm all for that. Like you said, I'll be the best sounding 2.7 wide you ever heard.
Wait, seriously?
Switch to AM.
No, that's a joke, Chris.
See,
wow, that's crazy.
Because, Doug, it depends. I'm cross-sided, so I'll just take off my pure signal.
What happened? What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Hey, David.
Yes, sir.
When the state Senate proposes these bills and they don't pass, they don't just get squashed and go away. they just sit in someone's desk until they feel like they have enough votes to bring it out again and try to pass it. So if it doesn't pass the first time or the second time or the third time, it doesn't go away. These scumbags just sit on it until they can finally get enough stupid people to vote for it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, it won't pass, at least while I'm here, so I don't care. I got a few more years here, man. I'm just counting down the time. I don't care after I leave. They can pay out the ass.
And I guarantee you this woman has some contractual agreement to an LLC with the mass transit system that's going to pay her a fortune if this passes.
Oh my God, look her up on TV, on the internet. She's like 90 years old.
Yeah, we can outlive her.
So hot.
Does she own daycare centers?
That's so hot.
She makes Nancy Pelosi look young.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
stop. I love Nancy Pelosi.
I mean, we might luck out. She might catch pneumonia.
Listen, say whatever you want about my sweet Nancy. She was a banger 30, 40 years ago.
Hey, did you see her the other day get all pissed off?
A banger.
Hey, you know what, Doug? I wouldn't disagree with you.
Yeah, I did. I like she's spicy, Dave. I don't know. I think I'd take her now than even 40 years ago. She's got some cannons.
Oh, my God.
You'd screw anything, Chris.
Yeah, but the problem is she's got no skin, Doug. So, thank God you're in shape. You can hold those things running up the stairs.
Yeah, she'll just be like a windsock.
Right.
That's what it would look like. You ever grab a water balloon and you put too much water in it? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, no, but all kidding aside, you look her up. Look her up when she was in her 40s and 30s, smoke show.
I could care less. I wouldn't hump her with your pecker and Chris pushing.
I would. Yeah, Chris, give it a push.
Okay, you guys carry on. I'm going to be in and out listening to you guys. I just turned on the radio. Well, not really turn on. I was doing FT8 the whole time. And now I got to start dinner here because the wife will be home in a little bit.
Oh, would you look at that? Antarctica on FT8.
Same law that's going to restrict your driving, David, is going to, the people in the house, if they live within 50 miles of the State House, will receive a $15,000 expense stipend that can be used for travel expenses and office supplies, while lawmakers living more than 50 miles from the State House receive a $20,000 stipend. So that's why they want to pass it. That's on top of their $82,000 base salary. So, yeah, that's why that's going to pass, because they're all getting a bonus.
Yeah, and what do the people get who can't drive their cars?
They get to take the bus, and then they get another bonus. See how that works?
Yep, that's what I said. I guarantee you, whoever is running mass transit has a nice bonus lined up for her in the multi-million-dollar range.
Why can't they pass a bill
that is
solely one-item bill?
I'm not worried.
Why does it always have to be squeezed together with a bunch of shit?
It's not even funny. But it doesn't matter to me. I can work closer to home. I'll just work closer to home, and I got 4 cars. I just drive one each day.
So I got a big fetus update for you audio guys.
What audio guys? You must be just talking to me.
Guys on this frequency.
Well, it won't apply to all of you, but anyone using a DAW or like a multi-channel USB interface, in the next development release, I'm looking at it right now, something that I've been asking for years, you're going to be able to select via CM ASIO what channel of the device you want Thetis to hear. So it's not going to be locked to USB 1 and 2, and that's it. If you have a 30-channel audio interface, you can choose any of those channels to bring in and send out the audio.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. That means somebody who's using a sound card with 4 channels and a DAW doesn't have to use voice, meter, potato anymore to route the audio.
I gotta go wipe off. I'll be right back.
What?
Did he just say he has to go wipe off?
Who?
No, he said he had to go change his tampon.
No, you said he had to wipe off the Jergens lotion.
Who?
There was somebody in there.
I just take my headset off and one second.
Go whack off. He'll be right back.
It was a transducer.
Oh, it was one of those transformers, I see.
Something about rubbing Jergens lotion or something?
What is it, a nudicle?
Transformers, more than me.
You say the nudicle? There's nudicles everywhere.
The nudicle.
Somebody said nudicle, but they meant to say nude. That was Richie. Wasn't it Richie? Golf.
You know, it could have been. It's golf. And anything's possible.
He said, "Oh yeah, and then they were in the nudicle."
You're like the 400-pounders.
Oh yeah, that's when we were talking about the nudie beaches.
Yeah, instead of saying they were in the nude, he goes, "Oh yeah, they were in the nudicle."
He's the only guy I know when going to the beach takes a big 10-pound bag of flour.
You don't need it. You got plenty of sand right there. Does the same thing.
Hey, Ray.
Who?
What does a robot do after a one-night stand?
What?
He nuts and bolts.
Hey, Chris. You scared Chris away, Ray, by being mean to him about his FT8.
I'm still here. I'm sulking.
It was funny, though, Ray. I was remoting, right? I was in his computer. I'm like, no, I was on my computer. I wasn't even remoting in. And I could see you calling him. I'm like, Ray's calling. He's like, I don't see him. I'm like, he's calling you, man.
I'm the dumbest FT8 operator going, which, yes, that's true still then.
Give yourself a couple of days.
I'll tell you, Ray, man, you should go back and play with MSHV. They just came out with a new one that's pretty sick.
Oh, what is it?
MSHV. That's what we were setting up for Chris today.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Bob, isn't that what you were running?
I am, but I'm not running the latest and greatest.
Yeah, we had a hell of a time with Chris's, but I think it was just he needed a reboot. It was acting up and everything, and we were having port issues, but we figured that out, and was still having issues. He rebooted his computer, and everything worked great.
I go on FT8 binges. Not like you did, though. You've been real hardcore with it.
Hold on, what did you do?
I said I go on FT8 binges from time to time, but you've been pretty consistent these last few weeks.
Well, yeah, not a few weeks. The last 12 days, I've been really not every day, but I've been wrecking it. I'm up there in contacts right now between voice and digital. I'm ranking it. I'll let you know how many contacts in 12 days I made so far. Hold on.
I went and looked at my QRZ logbook. It's all linked when I log. It goes to QRZ, it goes to Logbook of the World, just like you guys probably do. And I noticed on QRZ that it puts another icon if the guy also confirmed you on Logbook of the World. Barely anyone uses that, I've noticed.
No, they do. What you got to do is, you got to remember, Doug, never upload from QRZ to LOTW, but you want to download from LOTW to QRZ. So if you get a confirmation on LOTW, even though that person doesn't use QRZ, if you download a confirmation from LOTW, it will count as a confirmation on QRZ.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that, because what I do now is I upload to QRZ automatically, and then once a month I go into QRZ and I export to Logbook of the World.
Oh, see, See, I upload and I do it both ways. I stream automatically to QRZ and I manually upload to LOTW. And the reason why is QRZ in the beginning, when their logbook was screwing up, when they first got it going, it messed up my LOTW by about 5,000 contacts. It doesn't exist. It doubled them. And you can't do anything about it. You can't delete them off LOTW, so they're just kind of there. But so far, Doug, in 12 days, give or take, not all 12 days, I've made, where is it? Right here. I made 2,180 contacts.
Well, holy schmoly. They should give you an award for that.
I got one already.
See, that's perfect.
Yeah, but I'm working a lot of, in the beginning I was on voice, and I worked like 150 or 200 voice contacts on 10 meters. I was killing Europe, and I didn't realize that the award I was chasing, Europe didn't count.
Well, they can never take those contacts away from you, David.
I didn't really need them, though. You know how it goes. Voice contacts on 10 meters. I have
but did you
I have 44,594 confirmed on QRZ.
Yeah, didn't you have fun making contacts?
I did. It wasn't bad. Like I said, that's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to tell Chris. There's a lot more than 40 meters.
Yeah, we're not on 40 meters.
Chris is always on 40 meters.
Roger.
Say something, Doug.
Hello?
Yeah, the band's changing. Bob's disappearing. You're up at 20 over.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from the KB2 UKA superstation.
Then you said hello.
Well, Bob's like S5. 5 over S9. You're 30 over. You just covered him. I didn't even know he was there.
I've got you 20 to 30 over. Bob's like 20 over.
Roger. Okay, Bob's talking, so we'll let him go. Go ahead, Bob.
Don't be a bully, Doug.
I'm not. He's the one who made me talk. He said, say something.
Yeah, and you didn't even say something.
All right, hold on. Let me shut the second amp off. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but put your other antenna on. Get off that illegal antenna.
Yeah, well, I brought it down to 3,000 watts. 6 was a little much.
Hey, Doug, when you're ready to, when you're bored and we're both on, if you're around in the daytime tomorrow, I'll show you my FT8 setup. It's pretty impressive.
All right, well, I should be home by like 2:30.
I'll be around. I'm off tomorrow, baby.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Not that I have scheduled anyway.
I go back Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm back in work again, and my SDR will be on the radio again, Doug.
Oh, very good. Very good. So I saw the orthopedist today. It's the first time I saw him since I had the MRI. And physical therapy, which is basically me going one time, learning the exercises, and then doing them myself. And then next month, he's going to do platelet therapy, where he draws my blood, they put it in a centrifuge, and they remove it. They take the plasma out of the blood, and then they inject your own plasma into the injury. And it's supposed to help with blood flow there to help heal it.
I give you credit.
Well, I have a torn distal bicep tendon. It's not fun. Sometimes I can't use the arm.
You can definitely tell you're younger than me because, my parents would have been like, shut up. Just keep going. It'll go away.
I did that for 2.5 years. That's the problem. If I would have went when I first hurt myself, I'd be fixed. They would have done surgery right away, and it would have been repaired.
Ooh, fixed. All right, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm cutting out, man. The band is dying, and I got a few things to do, so I'm going to say 73, man. It's been a pleasure. Have a good evening. K1HRD.
Well, you're still got 15 over down here, Bob. 73, my friend.
Don't give me that band crap, Bob. You know you gotta go to bed.
Bob doesn't go to bed. He gets on TikTok and he watches those breastfeeding videos like you do, Chris.
And I'm gonna.
I can't blame him for that. Anyway, Bob, KZ2N.
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo, Bravo Charlie.
All right, 73 DJ. Chris, you're 40 over. Dave, you're 30 over.
You're 5-5, Doug.
That's all I need. You can hear me. I'm audible, that means.
So I need less than 43 contacts to finish 15 meters. That ain't bad. I'll finish that up tomorrow. And Doug, it's pretty cool. I finally got the stupid thing to work. So I can, when you're like you know how like you're you got multiple people calling you an FT8. Well, I'm finishing with you. I'm sending you a 73, and I'm calling Chris.
Oh, you could do that at the same time. So on the 73, you could also be calling somebody else.
I was logging one, working another guy, and working Jay all at the same time. I was throwing up 3 times on the thing.
Now, do you have it set up? Because I've done FT8, but I get it working where it's what I'd like it to do, and I don't know if this is possible. Do you have it set up where if you call CQ, somebody answers you, you automatically answer them, and then when that QSO is over, it will go automatically to the next person that called you back?
Yes.
So literally you could walk away and you could come back and have 20 contacts?
No.
That's what I mean.
That's a remote. That's boring.
Yeah, but can you do that in the software?
No.
All right, so then I set it up right. I thought there was a way to make it fully automatic.
No, that's you can. A lot of people do it, but I don't find that enjoyable.
No, it's cool to see, this place just popped up. Let me try to get him. Or this asshole's trying to answer my CQ, but he's 10 miles from me.
Oh yeah, mine brings it up in it like if you work me like right now, right? It will pull up all your information and all that. It will tell me when we worked last and this and that. And now I have it so if because these guys, some of these guys are running bots and their bots freak out, so they'll work me. They'll send a 73. I'll send a 73. Then they try to work me again. And I'm like, so I'll work them again. Then they try to work me again. So now once I log you, that's it. You get a red line through you, and I can't work you again until later on.
Yeah, so I see that a lot. Like the guy, you'll give the guy his report. He'll give you your report, and then he'll just keep giving you a report over and over again. I don't know if that's user error or if that's a bot.
That's a bot that's not botting right.
Interesting. Okay. I always feel like it's somebody brand new to FT8 who doesn't know how to continue the QSO.
There's a couple different ways of doing it. I have multiple programs that I use. Today we were, Chris, he's not really into the DX. Was it JTDX? He doesn't really like that one, but that's my favorite. That's what I like to use. But I got MSHV going for him today, and it's a newer version. And that thing's a lot of fun, but you don't get a lot of information. It's just working people. We're running JT alerts. We're streaming to QRZ and all that stuff. So you don't really have to do much but watch.
Yeah, you should look at I really like it. Station Master Pro. That's my logbook. It's very, very cool. It integrates with JTD. It integrates with everything, just like every other logbook. I just like the interface.
Station Master Pro. See, I'm tough. I mean, I'm very picky. I use for my log. I use log 40M, man, and I can't say enough about it. Plus, it's free.
This thing, so it's developed by a guy in England. It's a community, so you got to pay. It's like $20 a year. And besides the log, it does a lot. It does something really cool. It does. You could set it to record all your CQs and like your answers, and it saves it all to a WAV file. You could set it to record the end of the conversation, and then people can go online and they can hear the QSO they had with you when they were corresponding back.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking. Oh my God. So who is it? The VK guy? Is that who owns it?
Oh, maybe it's Australia. Yeah, that guy. Oh, so what it does is I think you could set it. I don't do this because I do the streaming and everything, but you can set it to send the link to the QRZ confirm of the QSO. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm making a lot of contacts though, Doug. When I really get boogie, and I'm doing in an hour, I'm doing like 150 contacts, man. My email would freak out.
Yeah, well, you can turn it on sometimes. You can shut it off. I've never done it, but I know it's a feature in it, and I've watched his video on how to do it. He's got dozens and dozens of YouTube videos on how to use the software and and he updates it constantly.
I'm checking right now to see. I think I worked this guy. I gotta see.
Who is that?
I'm waiting for it to load. There's another guy in England that he has like a website that people go and get on the list. So you can cut the pile up. It's pretty funny.
Oh, that's funny. Dave, what's his call? I don't have it in front of me.
Victor Kilo 2 Echo X-Ray.
Thank you.
Yeah, the only thing I like about this, Doug, is it runs on Linux.
It will run on Linux. That's correct. I have it up right now. It's cool. Like, I just put your call in the map. The graphics are very, very cool. And then what I do, Dave, I can hit cloud, and now I see it's like almost like Facebook. I see all the users who are on right now. I see like the top 30 people that have made contacts in the last hour. I see the top 30 who have made contacts all day. It's mostly British and Europe guys, but there's some U.S. guys on here too.
Okay, so I'll give you a rundown with Log4OM. They have a similar thing. Now, you have the cluster, right? You know what the cluster is. And they have a thing called the super cluster that you turn on. And what's cool about the super cluster, like people like me and you, and you can if you see me or if you put me in your log, it will automatically put me, if my radio's on somewhere, it will tell you where I am and what band I'm on. Or if you're looking at the cluster and you say we're not friends, it will tell you that I'm using the same program and so on and so on. So you can